Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. So I was on eBay and I saw this little sander and it looked really good, but once again it's turned out to be a little bit smaller than what I first anticipated. But that's okay, because when I look at it, I still can actually use it. So I'm going to give you some sizes if you want to purchase one of these for yourself, because they're pretty cheap. If I was to estimate, I'd be saying 210, height-wise probably about 150, and width-wise I'd allow about 150 as well. So that's the machine there, and if you look at it, it looks like a fairly simple construction made of stainless steel with a spring and a switch here as well, and a mount with some mounting feet. Now I have seen locksmiths actually mount bench grinders in the back of their vehicle so they can sharpen their chisel and they can also sharpen their drill bits. But to me that seems a bit sillier because of the amount of size that it takes. So this little machine here is a lot smaller just to pull out to sharpen a few drill bits or chisels. So we're going to give it a bit of a run through. We're going to swap the belt, we're going to sharpen it up, and we're going to see how it performs. It comes with a power pack here with a couple of switches on the back, and it looks like you can go from 12 all the way up to 20. So this is an adjustable power pack. So from 12 volt all the way up to 24 volt, 4.5 amp max, 115 volt to 240, so it's compatible with all the areas. Center is positive. See, it's got two there. Center is negative or center is positive, so it doesn't indicate which one it is, but normally center is positive. Okay, so this, it doesn't also tell us what power this motor is. I'm going to be guessing it's going to be set to what it should be anyway. Comes with a standard 3-prong computer plug, nothing much there. Looking at it on this side of things, we should be able to move the cradle. Looks like it's a pivot arm there, and this spring is keeping the tension on the belt. The belt that it's coming with is fairly smooth, and they have included some other ones here as well. So I'm going to pull out a really coarse one here for what we're doing, because I'm going to try and sharpen a drill bit on it. Alright, so you can actually lift this up as well, so let's lift that up. So there's no lock-in position there, no lock-in position, but it does pivot and it's quite tight, so that should be enough for the resistance of the drill bit. Okay, we also have one speed there and then another speed there, so that'll be interesting to see what's happening with that. Alright, time to put some power to it. Okay, power on the plug pack, and it's telling us we're in 20 volt at the moment. Let's just step that down and see how we go. Let's go down to 12 volt. So could you run this in your car? Okay, so that's 12 volt. That's 20 volt. So the switch is in a really bad position there. The orientation of the belt is this way, so that's good. If we go the other side of the switch, because this is two sides here, let's try that. Okay, so you can actually do reverse direction by reversing the switch. Alright, now it's time to get down and dirty. We got our power, everything's firm, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sharpen this drill bit. This drill bit here is very badly done, so let's see how we go. First of all, let's put a decent belt on it. I'm not getting anywhere with this belt here, so how do we take this off here? There is... Okay, so if I take that off, if I push this down, it should take pressure off. Okay, so we just push that down like that. That was easier than expected. Orientation of the belt, we want it to go this way because it's going down. There's a little arrow on it. What I don't like is all those wires so close to the electrics. It is a little bit of a barbaric machine, but hey, look, if it works and it's small enough and it can do what you need it to do. You can see how close those wires are there. It's not desirable. Right, let's plug it in. The switch being at the back is not desirable. I'm going to turn the power down, check the orientation. Okay, the belt's going in the right direction, everything's right. Turn it to 20 volts, which is the fastest. Let's see if we can sharpen a drill bit on this. Yeah, we certainly can. Okay, so there we have it. Yes, it was able to grind up sharpen a drill bit. I'll just try sharpening this one. Yeah, there we have it. Not the best sharpen that I've done to date, but it is actually working. So in all fairness, this little machine is quite good. The belts don't seem extremely good. They do wear out, so you probably need some pretty coarse belts. This one here is 30 by 330, and of course you can always just buy more belts on eBay. But for the size of it and being able to sharpen something like a quick chisel, let me do a chisel. Okay, here's a chisel. Let's just try that one. So forwards, backwards, reverse is something I didn't think it would have. The ability just to sharpen a quick chisel, just give it a quick lick, I think is quite good. Being able to do a drill bit on it, the bigger the drill bit, the more it's going to take. For smaller drill bits, definitely a winner. And the size and all the rest. The price, it comes in at about 40-60 bucks on eBay. So that's looking at it sideways. Nice little linishing tool and handy to have. That's my quick review and unboxing of it. Yeah, I would certainly have one, and you know, you just set it up, takes 2 seconds, plug it in, and you can start to linish or sharpen your drill bits. That's a terrible sharpening there. My safety goggles weren't very good, so it blocks my view. That chisel's sharp. Like, I've been on the job many a times where, you know, you've had to quickly sharpen it because you've hit a nail or something, and this will actually do it. So let's finish off by sharpening some scissors. These are already fairly sharp. Let's use a crappy pair. There we go there. Let's see if we can linish them. Put a nice little edge on. And there we have it, that nice shiny edge straight down the back. Okay, so that should cut nicely now. What have I got to cut? Yep, they do. Alright, oh, these are the instructions too. Okay, so model this, that's the belt, 30 by 330 mil, 24 volt DC motor, so we can actually turn this all the way up. Let's do that. That's how fast it'd be if you wanted to run it in your van. So that's on there was 12 volt, so you can actually run it down on 12 volt. It's just going to be a lot slower. There's many different languages in here, and it is pretty much what it is. So looking at it on this side of things, the electrical cables could have been a lot better done. Would have been nice if it had a lock-in position so that when you lift it up, you know, you could lock it in position there. But there is a screw here, and you can tighten.